In this problem, we are given the two derivatives graph g prime x and h prime x on the interval -3 to 7. And for the first part, we need to find where the function fx is increasing when fx is defined as e raised to power 1 minus g of x. So we know that the function, any function is increasing when its derivative is positive. So let's find the derivative of the function fx. F prime x equals the derivative of exponential function remains same. First we write e raised to power 1 minus g of x as it is times the derivative of 1 minus gx using the chain rule, and the derivative of 1 minus gx would be 0 minus g prime x. The result of derivative f prime x depends only on this part because the exponential part, this exponential part is never negative or zero. Exponential function is always positive. So the result of this part is going to be positive always. So the result of f prime x depends only on this part. We need to find when the function fx is increasing. Fx would be increasing when g prime x would be negative, because one negative is already there. So two negatives make a positive. That means f prime x would be positive when the value of g prime x would be negative. So let us see from this given graph where the g prime x is negative. For this whole part, the g prime x is positive because it is above x-axis. For only this part, from 6 to 7, this is below x-axis. That means the value of g prime x is negative only on this part from 6 to 7. That means f prime x would be positive on the interval 6 to 7 because the value of negative g prime x would be negative and negative equals positive. For the second part, we are given a function kx equals h prime x, and we need to find where the function kx is decreasing. We know that any function is decreasing when its derivative is negative. Derivative of kx would be k prime x equals h double prime x. The value of h double prime x would be negative when its slope is negative. So we just need to look over the slope of h prime x. We need to know where the slope is negative. And we know that slope of a decreasing function is negative. Decreasing on this part from -3 to 1. Then it's increasing from 1 to 3. It's again increasing. Then it's decreasing from 3 to 5 along this line. And again this is decreasing from 6 to 7. So along these three intervals, this function kx would be decreasing because the slope of h prime x would be negative on this interval. Therefore, the derivative is negative and hence the function kx is decreasing on these three intervals: -3 to -1, 3 to 5 and 6 to 7.